at what time does the straw break the camel's back? Right.
Yeah.
So we're opening everything back up, and this is going on, that's going on. Yet the convenience stores they're still not letting you refill your own drinks. You got to buy one of their cups, which is fine, whatever. But I think again we're starting to experience the new normal, or part of it at least, and we're just not used to that.
It's funny you brought that up because I went and got my hair cut yesterday. So the psychosurgeon, he cut my hair last time and just knocked it out of the park. But I get a hold of him when they start opening this stuff back up last week, and he's like 5 weeks out. I'm like, I can't go 5 more weeks without a haircut. Well, I got this backup place up in the shopping center around the corner from my house, Great Clips. And I roll up there. Those girls, for some reason, know how to cut my hair. But it was weird because I walk up and there's this giant blue circle in front of the door that says stop here. And almost before you get there, there's a girl coming out to greet you. She gets your name, your information, da-da-da. The waiting room's now outside of the shop. So me and this other dude are waiting to get in there to get our hair cut. And we start talking about stuff. I'm like, man, this is just, everything's just so weird right now. And he had a great point. He was like, listen, dude, he's like, I know it's hard to adjust to. He said, but think about this. When 9/11 happened, before that, your family took you to the gate. You know, they stood there at the windows when the plane pulled off. He goes, and then 9/11 happens, and we're going through all this security, and people got to stop at a certain point. And he goes, and think about how weird that was when it first happened. And now it's just second nature. That's just what takes place. And I was like, oh, man, how many things are going on right now that are like that?
Yeah, he's got a great point. Great point.
I was like, I never put in that perspective, but like how much of this stuff that we're doing right now that seems so weird in, 10 years is going to be just, you don't even think about it.
Yeah, I mean, hell, we've gotten so much into the new normal after 9/11 that when I fly with shoes that I can kick off and put back on. Yeah, you
plan ahead.
Yeah, and I pull my belt out and I have it rolled up and inside my shoe, and I run that through the machine.
You got a system.
Everything out of my pockets, except for my wallet, goes into my carry-on bag, and then my wallet stays on my person.
But that's second nature to you now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, very much.
Before 9/11, you would have never thought about doing that stuff, man.
No, not at all.
And by the way, shout out to the tweaker that cut my hair. Like, God, what a shitstorm that was. But she could cut hair, so I just kept my mouth shut.
I take your hat off. Let me see.
Hang on.
She did okay.
Yeah, she didn't do psychosurgeon good.
No, not at all. But she was a tweaker, huh?
She did do a great job fading my beard in, though, so that was kind of worth it.
But tweaker, huh?
Oh, man, you wouldn't even believe. I thought she had Tourette syndrome at first. Like, I was like, does this chick have Tourette's?
She couldn't stay still?
No, I had that crazy arm that would fly out every now and then.
How do you trust someone with scissors like that? What the flip?
She did it once, and I was like, okay, I'm going to watch her. Was that Tourette's or is that tweaking? No, it's tweaking.
Oh, boy, I'm giving you a new haircut. It's called the new wedge.
And I'm just watching her with the clippers, like down to like each blade, cutting each hair off my head. And I'm like, no, she knows how to cut hair. I'm good.
Well, it'll grow back. I mean,
that's all that matters.
Yeah,
I mean,
it'll grow back. I'm just waiting for you to do that Fu Manchu.
I see. Like the first year I moved home from Colorado, I had a Fu Manchu.
I know, and I didn't know you then.
I know. I was going to say like the following years when we met, but I thought about shaving it down to a good, like just real close beard, but just leave the mustache real full, just to see if I can rock that or not.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It gets voted down a lot, but I think it'd be a great thing to do.
Yeah. Well, we'd at least have to get some photos, TNS show photos.
Oh, I'm shooting all kinds of selfies up.
Yeah. I'd even want to get some caricatures made. Straight up. Straight up.
We got to have Donnie in the next caricature, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, now he's actually been on microphone. He's got to be in a caricature of the next one.
Got to find a caricature artist who knows how to draw.
Dude, okay, if you guys haven't heard this story, we what website was that from?
Fiverr.
We hired a guy to do some caricatures of us, and he completely hit a home run on Titty. I mean, out of this part, it's just unbelievable how good it is.
Yeah.
And he totally missed the mark on me. I mean, it was not when we've tried to doctor it and everything else, and we just can't. But he totally missed it.
Yeah, I'm showing Donnie. Donnie hadn't seen this one.
Yeah, we gotta have Donnie thrown in the next one though, mullet and all.
Look
But
at that. Yeah.
Shiner's head, what's up with that hook nose? You know, he's not Jewish.
I don't even know the dude, man.
No, his beard is a little bit too perfect. It did get the stars on the.
Yeah, that's the best part of it.
But the hat, it looks like he's wearing a white derby instead of a brown derby.
It needs one of those propellers on top of it.
Oh, man,
And
that's
instead
good.
of wearing like a long sleeve flannel shirt, you got like a golf shirt. I mean, you look like you. If I could not see my side, it looked like if I blocked myself out, it looked like you were posing next to Tiger Woods or something like that.
And now people are gonna be messaging me on Instagram and be like, "Hey, post that picture, post that picture."
But mine,
No, yours is awesome.
he knocked mine out of the park.
That is Titty through and through, man. It's like two different people did it, and one was really good at their job, and one wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know?
exactly. You know, looking at our original logo, yours is perfect.
Oh, the original one?
Yeah, the little snarl you got with your lips and all that mess.
Yeah.
And mine was
Yeah.
okay, you know, because I usually rock the tongue out.
We need me from that one and you from the newer one that we don't like, and we need that to happen.
Yeah, just put them together. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Well, but then we got to have somebody draw Donnie.
We can have somebody draw Donnie, like,
Or maybe we could get a picture of all three of us together.
and then have him work
Yeah,
off that.
Have them work off that. I'm down with that. Sick.
Well, we can do that. I mean, hey, let's talk about this. I want to talk about Bean's last episode with what he did in Vegas.
Oh,
That was
man.
what a great podcast, man.
His podcast is awesome because he breaks down a subject each week, or not
Well,
a subject, but
shit
it's
on
an
you.
object, but it's sometimes it's things, sometimes it's places. But this week was Vegas, and I got to go to Vegas every couple of years for work. So
God, he makes you want to go there right now. Like, let's go do all this.
yeah, but other than the little funny part about him losing $100 on the craps table.
Yeah.
But he studied the books and all that mess and went to craps table. Before he turned around, he was broke. But they were talking about all the places to eat and like the oh god dang it,
Mad cow.
yeah, I know, Mad Cow Attack, the Mobster Museum.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was there.
No.
I've been there a shit ton.
No, never knew that existed. I'm going.
If you
back
guys,
to
if you
Vegas.
guys don't know what we're talking about, you guys, if you don't listen to Beans Does podcast, I know he's on Apple Podcasts. I know he's on Google Podcasts. He's on a bunch of platforms. Find him. This guy has got the greatest show, man.
Yeah, just looking him up. It's Beans Does Stuff,
Beans Does stuff.
and he's on Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
so you can look.
Yeah,
him
you guys look him up. This is the one on Vegas and the one on peanut butter. Well, the one on Coca-Cola was good too. We're talking Coca-Cola cheesecake by the end of this thing.
Yeah, and I suck at making pastries. I'm pretty good around a taco and some brisket
Ask
and
Donnie
stuff,
how
but
he is. Can Donnie make a pastry?
No, yeah, I can make a pastry, sure.
cheesecake or something.
A cheesecake, I mean, that's, sure, I can do cheesecake too.
Peanut butter
See?
cheesecake.
Sorry?
Peanut butter cheesecake.
Sure, peanut butter cheesecake, absolutely.
I'd have to have peanut butter and banana myself, but
See, I mean, oh, that sounds good.
yeah, don't it though?
Beans Does stuff. Look at all the stuff we're learning just from listening to Beans Does stuff.
Oh yeah, Beans does darts. Everything you want to know
Yeah.
about darts.
Beans Does stuff.
Beans does stuff.
Stuff.
Good old Beans, man. He's across the pond, and it'd be nice if we all could meet up in Vegas or something. That'd be kind of cool. We get Johnny's ass out there to Vegas too. Maybe Todd.
Man, you talk bucket list. Bucket list item right there, man.
That would be fun. Although, there's some places that he didn't talk about in Vegas that I really like. There's one place called the Hash House a Go-Go.
What's that about?
Oh, dude, stupid good food. Stupid good food.
Where's it at?
It's off the strip. It's not on the strip.
Okay.
But it's yummy. Yeah, I could tell you it's like 124 C Street, but I don't know.
Right,
I don't know
yeah,
Vegas.
yeah.
I know the strip.
Well, hey, we've done this whole show. Do we have anything we're going to discuss tonight, or we're just going to bullshit all night? I mean,
I think we're still in our monologue.
Jesus.
You sent me a picture of this a little bit earlier, and I find this to be stupid cool. I don't know why. People are taking Scion XBs, those little boxy SUVs that look like a roller skate for an elephant or something.
Yes.
They're chopping these things into pickup trucks, but in particular, when they're chopped into a pickup truck and painted with a two-color paint, you have like a white roof with white pillars, and then a blue top, and then a big white stripe down the side, and then blue on the bottom with a shortened Chevrolet grille and Chevrolet-looking bumpers, and it looks like a little miniature C10.
It does, doesn't it? Is that not cool as shit?
That thing is ope.
Somebody sent that to me, and I was like, I have got to forward this to Titty. This is awesome. Like,
yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I don't know. Like, so you got like a fifth of the truck that a C10 is. You don't have that.
No.
You don't have a fifth. But let's just say, for the sake of argument, you have a fifth. Does that negotiate down? Do you have a fifth of the panty dropping ability?
Good point.
Like you just get it off their hips if you got one of those Scions.
Yeah.
You got a real C10, it goes to the ankles.
Yeah.
What are you looking up right now? I'm watching you. What are you looking up?
You ask too many questions right now. I'm looking at Chatterbait, dude.
I figured, yeah.
Yeah. Now, getting on a little bit with the podcast. Ooh. Sorry.
Sorry, I got derailed.
What is it that you truly believe about COVID? I mean, what do you believe is true?
I was having this conversation earlier, and I'm very middle of the road. I think that's a very safe lane to be in. I think that's a safe lane to be in. Like, do I think it? I definitely think that the left has used it to try to impose a little bit of fear and panic, but I do think there's precautions you can take to not catch it until we figure out exactly. I don't really think they know exactly how bad it is, And I think with them opening things back up in Oklahoma, like you said, it's going to spike again. We're going to have a lot of it show.
I think it's a damn conspiracy by the government to see how much they could take over us, because look what they have us doing, locking ourselves inside our own house freely.
But I think the virus is real. I just think that's a byproduct that people capitalize on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, if you look at the setup, CDC losing this many people, and then a year later CDC loses this many people, and then a year later CDC's budget gets cut by several $1 million a year, and then bam, we got us a coronavirus. Don't call it a bud virus; they'll freak out about that. But corona is cool.
How does Donnie feel about this? Donnie's on kind of the other side of the fence sometimes, so let's see what Donnie says.
Sure. I mean, what I take into perspective is that it didn't start in the USA or nothing. I mean, it started overseas, and this is kind of the retort that most of the consensus of the world have been practicing is staying at home, doing all that stuff, and so I can't say it's not something that has been totally illegitimized or anything, but I've been following it just due to the kind of fear it stifles on people that it would most damage, I guess. So, but I mean,
Titty, where do you stand on it? Like what?
Well,
what's your real feelings about what COVID is?
How do you follow that? How do you follow?
That's why I swung it out there before you could.
Yeah, let me get that, because I feel the menagerie, the trifecta on this particular topic should have probably been beta tested more as long as there's no Hawks syndrome that's out